Hello everybody and welcome back to our Priority Premium Top 10 segment where I pick out 10 of the neatest cars that are for sale here at Priority Premium over at Hyundai of Newport, and they are located at 1215 West Main Road, Middletown, Rhode Island. Now to start us off, it's a car I very much like. As we've talked about on the show before, I love a car that's black. We've got some black wheels on this one. This is a 2024 Audi A8L 55. I like the sinister and very sleek look of this car. If we remember the early Transporter movies with the Audis, I've always been a fan of the A8, and this one's no different. It's black on black. It's a 2024. These are really up there in price, and to get one that's a 24 with a few miles on it for $81,900 is pretty killer. Mythos black on black, only 10,000 miles on this, 8-speed automatic, and they get up to 28 miles per gallon on the highway, which I think is pretty good considering it is the size of a BMW 7 Series and an S-Class sedan. And of course it comes with Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system, which I'm a huge fan of. So if you like a stealth machine like this, black on black with the black grille, the black wheels, black interior, this would be a vehicle for you. Next up is this 2007 BMW 650i. You might be thinking to yourself, okay, we have a convertible BMW 27, what's special about it? This is the 650, not the 640. And with all cars kind of going to turbocharged 4-cylinders, 6-cylinder engines, which are all great, very powerful, fuel efficient, this is a convertible with a V8 engine, and we love V8s because of the noise they make and the power they produce. So this is a V8 BMW two-door convertible, and that's why I picked it. And of course, it's only $19,900 to get you into a V8 convertible BMW. We look here, it's mineral silver on cream beige, which means you are not going to be melting your legs when you get in the car during the summer. So we go down here, 64,000 miles, like I mentioned, 8 cylinders, and it is a convertible top. I remember when these cars first came out, they were really neat. We have a dual exhaust here. It has the top that matches the exterior of the car, and this is one of the interiors that I really liked from BMW. Very simple, very German, and very functional. And I also always loved this steering wheel in the 6 Series personally. So if you're looking to get into something with a drop top and you don't need it for an everyday car, as much as this could absolutely be used for an everyday car, this would be a great one to check out. Our third vehicle on the top 10 is this 2022 Genesis G70 3.3T. A few reasons I brought this car up. One, I love the styling. I like the front end. I like the really neat lights we have here. I like this styling feature here. And from the back, if you've seen the G70, it's got these great like haunches around the rear tires. I think gives it a really sporty look. I'm a huge fan of these cars. I've driven one. The 3.3 liter engine has so much torque for a 3.3. So if we go down here, this one's only $34,900. It's Seville silver on black, 52,000 miles. As I said, this is the turbocharged 6-cylinder. This one's all-wheel drive, 8-speed automatic to click through the gears. And I'm just gonna scooch over here. I love the back of these cars. I like the oval exhaust, and yes, they are real exhaust pipes, looking at you, some other manufacturers. And I just think they're a super sharp car. I think they're really different in a sea of kind of the same stuff out there. And I really like what they've done with the interior. I like the shape of the steering wheel. I like that it has physical buttons. The screen's not overpowering in the vehicle. It's got the sport pedals. It's just a really nice sports sedan. So don't pass up on the Genesis brand. I would definitely go down and drive one. They drive great. They're very athletic. And like I said, the highlight of that car is certainly that 3.3 liter turbocharged engine. Now, if you like what you saw with the GV70, I also really like these GV80s, which obviously is the SUV, as we can see here, with the 2.5 liter turbo engine. Again, you can see how they're similar with the lights and the grille and the side strakes here. I just think the exterior and interior design of the new Genesis products is really killer. And when you see them on the road, like I said, they look different than other vehicles, which is always really nice. This one, black, which I always love. We have 8-speed automatic, 13,000 miles on this one, and all-wheel drive, $51,900. Of course, it has the beautiful interior that all the Genesis come with. If you like this styling like I do, like I said about the G70, don't pass it up. Go take one for a ride, see it in person. I think they're really stately out on the road, and it's definitely something I would consider for my own garage, so check it out. Next up, one of my personal favorites. They just got this in. It's a 2018, AMG G63, and there are so many things to love about the G63. If you've watched the show before, huge fan, we gotta love the G63. It's a box on wheels, it has super capability, super luxury, locking differentials. It's a do everything, go everywhere vehicle for whatever you need. This line right here on the body line is actually how high this vehicle can wade water, as these little guys here are the intakes. I love that it's square, it's serious, and of course, what's cooler than the side exhaust that comes out both sides with the V8 engine. If you've ever seen one, you heard it go by, you turn around, you go, and you see those side exhausts. Oh, I love side exhausts. Like I said, they just got this one in. This one's $91,900. Really rare to see one under $100,000 in this age range. We have the Designo black interior, which means it's a special interior you can get from Mercedes-Benz that's upgraded from the standard one. V8 all-wheel drive, locking differentials, and 38,900 miles on this one. Boy, if I had 90 grand, this would be hard not to buy. So if you like the G-Wagon as much as I do, it's down there. In keeping with the Mercedes theme, here is a 2020 Mercedes-Benz S-Class S560 4MATIC, 4-wheel drive, 8 cylinders. It is the last word in luxury. I love the S-Class, as everybody knows that's ever watched the show. If we look here, it has the AMG split 5-spoke wheels, these fantastic headlights that are really cool at night, and Mercedes-Benz Distronic Plus. And as we look here, I love the interior on this car. It's white on porcelain espresso. Like I said, V8 all-wheel drive. This one only has 20,000 miles on it, 9-speed automatic, $64,900. And if we scroll over here, as you can see on the screen, it has that beautiful interior. Look at that. I love the two-tone. I think the S-Class is one of the best cars to drive long distance that exists, and it's very, very stately on the road and ultra comfortable, ultra luxury, and of course you have all the modern technology. So if you want a Luxo barge that handles well, it's fast, it does everything, the S-Class is the vehicle you're going to want to do it in. Here we have a 2005 Mercedes-Benz SL. I've always really liked these, especially with these wheels. Similar to the BMW looked at earlier, the 650, this also has a V8 engine and a drop top. The only difference is that is a cloth top and this one is a hard top. Like I mentioned, I love the wheels. I've always loved the design on these. They came out in 2003 with this body style, had it all the way through 2012, and I just remember seeing my first one and seeing the angled taillights going from the more boxy design to this SL, and I remember going, wow, that is really neat, and I still feel the same way about it now. Black on black, $23,900 total steal for one of these. We have a 7-speed rear-wheel drive, like I said, V8. These things are wonderful cars. They drive well. It's a great car to take to dinner, take out on a nice drive, or you could just daily drive it like I would, but I've always been a fan of the SL, and especially in this trim, these wheels, the V8 engine, this is not one to pass up. This week I'm having a theme of affordable convertibles that are super fun and great vehicles to drive and own, and the Boxster is one of them. Now this is a '99 Boxster, one of the earlier ones. I've driven a few of these and they're fantastic. I really love the fact that mid-engine feel to them, the turn-in, the crispness that you get with a Porsche vehicle, just with the feel of the brakes, and it just feels like it's all one connected unit. A great car for the back roads, a great car to put the top down on. This one's red, $19,900 again, Guards red, which is a classic Porsche color, 5-speed manual, rear-wheel drive, and this one, guys, this only has 35,000 miles on it, which is rare to find in a Boxster because a lot of people enjoy these and put lots of miles on them. So to find one with such low mileage is rare. I really like the wheels, and that is a removable hardtop. So if you're looking for an affordable convertible, Priority Premium has a huge selection. Another vehicle I really like, the Macan. It is a do-everything vehicle. It handles well. If you put me in it blindfolded and we went around some corners, you'd think you were in like a Cayman or a 3 Series. They handle super well, even though they're a little higher up than your regular sports sedan or sports car. It's amazing the steering feel that they can put in the SUVs these days, and Porsche is really just the best at it, in my opinion. This is the GTS, so this is the sportier model, black on black. We have the red Porsche brake calipers on there, And as we scroll down, this one's only $39,900, and for a 2018 Macan, I think that's really killer. Black on black, 54,000 miles, 7-speed. It's got the V6 all-wheel drive. You can take your friends in it, the dog. Like I said, it's a do-everything vehicle. You have the hatch on the back. I'm just a huge fan of the Macan, and especially because with the roads around here, they ride very well. So this is not one to pass up. But next up is one that is a little less aggressive, but a great alternative. Now for similar money, we have this 2020 Macan. It is not the GTS model, but it still gives you all of the great Macan qualities with the great steering, the great brakes. I see this one has the Pirelli Scorpion tires, the split 5-spoke wheels, huge fan of. It's in red, and it's a similar price to the other one, 2 years newer. And we're looking at carmine red on black, 34,000 miles. This one's the 4-cylinder, but it has plenty of torque, trust me. And it has the 7-speed, and that one's 38,900, like I mentioned. So between the two, you can get the really sporty, kind of upgraded one, or you can go for this one. It's got slightly higher profile tires. It's gonna give you a slightly better ride, a little less aggressive, but it still gives you the great steering feel and that solidity you get from a Porsche. That wraps up our Priority Premium Top 10 segment. You can check all these vehicles out at 1215 West Main Road in Middletown, Rhode Island. They have a brand new showroom and plenty of cool cars, and they're getting cooler ones in every week, so check them out, guys.